Hey there, chat. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ruin. I run the place. Did you miss me? Welcome back to Your Turn to Die. We are taking a look at these guys here. When we last left off, we just met an entire posse of the people who died before or during the first round. We met this young lady here, Hinako. Hey there, Sarah-senpai. Senpai? You're not a fan of that? To me, high school students are like adults. You can call me what you like. Hinako. Great, Sarah-senpai. Glad you're someone who talks sense. Oh yeah, I'll tell you a piece of info. The requirements for us being chosen as supports, it's that we're dead people who never had any contact with you survivors. I heard 8 people died in the first trial, so 2 of them must have already known survivors. Kana's sister and Megumi Sasahara, I suppose. I have another big piece of info, but I can't say it yet. Huh? If you just reveal your entire hand, you'll get used as a pawn, right? Nobody likes being used. Used? Let's see. I want to be friends. I want us to be friends, Hinako. Oh, neat. Are we going on a date? Don't tease me. It might take a little more than a time to hit friendly. I'm shy, you see. Okay. Now this one's really important because that's the Ranger hoodie. So you're Sarah, right? Yeah. Oh, let's be friends. We're about the same age, right? You're judging my outfit, aren't you? You think I'm weird? I mean, that hood's familiar. That hood looks familiar. You're referring to the doll Rio Ranger, right? That guy's awful. He pilfered my clothes and wore them for himself. It's hard to explain, but see, I do this clown sort of thing outside of school. Look, I attend events dressed like this. What a scary mask. So no reason to be creeped out, really. Sure. Anyway, do you have any information? Of course. Let's see. Could I have you ask someone else? Did she forget? Hayasaka. Hey, Miss Sarah. Hayasaka. Let's see. Are you familiar with me? You're familiar with me, aren't you? Now, what are you talking about? Do you know something about this death game, perhaps? You saw my victim video, didn't you? Or did you? Just think about it. I'm not the real Hayasaka. I'm a doll made to look exactly like him. Obviously, the organization wouldn't leave me any memories that'd be a problem for them, right? Is that so? I'm glad you understood. Well, that'll be all. He's utterly suspicious. I didn't know that the dolls could sweat. Renmaru. So this is just us, Sarah. So it's just us. So it's just Sarah fine? I like this bottom one. It's kind of funny. But let's go, of course. Of course, we're probably about the same grade. You sure? You aren't gonna come to me later saying, you were actually my senior? I don't think this is the time to be worried about junior-senior relationships. More importantly, do you have any info? I do. It's about these red threads on our collars that connect us. If the people in a pair get some distance apart, their collars activate and their heads fly off. What? Well, actually, that's only for us supports. Your collar won't activate, Sarah. So only your collar would. So don't get too far from me, okay? Let's put our differences aside. Got it. Heh, it's cute little Sarah. You're going to chat with me. Not really a chat, I just need your info. Oh, like my measurements? No, I mean regarding the death game. If you tell me what your type is, then I'll tell you what I know. Eh? Let's see. Kind people. I guess I'd have to say kind people. I totally get that. People who treat you nice are the best, after all. Yeah. But kind people can't survive here, huh? Sorry if I upset you. Right, you wanted to hear my info. Well, it's about us. Our real selves died in the first trial. And we were shown these victim video things that showed the moment of our deaths. Let's be honest, it's unforgivable that they would do this to us. So I want to give my all too. I want your aid as well, Sarah, please. She is so suspicious. I hate how suspicious that face is. All right, thank you, Sarah. We're not a pair, but let's do our best. And you, Kuramada. So you're Sarah Chidoin, ain't ya? Is something funny, Mr. Kuramada? Sure is. It's the plain old high schooler. Way to survive, am I right? Straight up amazing. There's been many sacrifices. Even if I have, we've made many sacrifices. I've lost countless allies. Don't go making allies. My bad. Forget I said it. Oh yeah, but really, I should tell you. Apparently there's monsters lurking on this floor. Monsters? Probably just dolls, really, but I've spelled but it'd spell tragedy if we don't get weapons. You been in the fight? Not the violent sort, naturally. Then you have your fluffy mop bucket, buddy. Give him all the trouble they need. Maybe if you give him a good smooch, he'll work his butt off for you. Hold on, I'm botching this all up. So have the fluffy mop buddy. Okay. Fluffy mop buddy is our partner. I think his name is Renmaro. I think. Maybe if you give him a good smooch, he'll work his butt off for you. No, if someone else is going to fight for their life, I'm going to fight for my life too. I see. You're real interesting. What's that sound? Oh crap, looks like they're here early. A monster's come to attack. Ooh. Let's see what can be done. It's a monster. That's right, you're dead meat if you don't handle it right away, got it? Yeah, that's absurd, punk gorilla. We can't fight against something like this, Wolf. True, I can't imagine we can do much taking it on fair and square. Then put your wits together. We'll all think about it and pick someone's idea to drive it away. Okay. If we discuss it, we might just figure out a weakness. Understood. There must be some way to repel it. The monster is just looking this way. I can't quite see what's going on inside that eye there. Alright, that's my idea. What should I do? Oh, I should save the game, huh? Alright, what should I do? Hold on. Might want to observe our opponent. Ooh, I love all these cut-ins. I'll grab its body and give it a hurl. I don't like that plan. I'll sniff around and check for stuff, meow. That's not a bad plan either. I'm fine fighting it if I've got a weapon, okay? Something like this calls for socking with my fist, right? Let's search for something we can use as a weapon. Might want to observe our opponent. Let's go with observe. Oh, he's using detective skills. KG looked over the opponent head to toe. Those red areas of its body are making a crackling sound. Seems they're electrified or something. It'd be dangerous to touch. The purple skeletal parts are some kind of armor. Probably okay to touch those. Might have to find a weapon or destroy the armor to deal with this one. The monster is sizing up its surroundings. Narrowing down your targets. No, if you grab its body, you'll get shocked. You can go find a weapon. Let's you sniff around. There's a flaming stick on the wall, meow. A wall torch. Obtained a flaming stick. Not sure about using it as a weapon, but maybe you could burn it if you got close and found a good opportunity. You're kind of violent, Wolf. The monster turned towards Hayasaka. Found you, found you. I've got a bad feeling. What should I do? Let's see. Let's, flaming stick. Let's see if we got a weapon. I would love to say punch it, but it's got armor and it's electrified. I feel like we need to do something, so let's go with this. No good. Fire doesn't seem to work on that armor. Nuts! Have to do something about the armor. The monster is laughing fearlessly. The monster attacked Hayasaka. This is no joke. Hayasaka ducked behind the others to escape danger. Okay, go with this. I made a bad decision there. We're in luck. I found a long shovel in the darkness. Obtained a long shovel. Sure seems like they put it in there on purpose. So what? Let's be grateful and use it. The monster is now staring at Anzu. You. Yeah, what? You're creepy. Alright, let's go with this. Excellent. There, that'll do it. That'll do, right? Destroying a helmet with a shovel. You're really something. I mean, my arm is tingling a little. The monster attacked Anzu. No! Oh, she was at it. Somebody help, lend me a hand. Let's go with this. Sarah grabbed at the monster. No good, it's too strong. It'll just throw me off. Please hang on. The monster broke out of the hold. Okay, but we bought a little bit of time. So, grab its body and give it a hurl. I wouldn't say punch it with your fist. What is observe the situation? The monster broke out of the hold. Okay, that's all. That's just telling us the last thing that happened. Alright, then my best bet is to grab it. Don't get shocked. Alright, destroyed that armor that was protecting its body. Not bad at all, you pro wrestler old-timer. I'm a baseball-playing young-timer. Now think up your next plan already. Ah, its body changed color. Might be our chance. Time to burn it. The monster is grappling with Anzu. Stop it! Kitara seems dependable, so how about we have him go at it again? Okay, I got it. I'll hide in the darkness and try to trip it. Good plan, right? Nah. Kana's willing to do anything. She'll use the torch to burn it from behind. Leave it to me. I'll take aim at a weak spot and strike it down with the shovel. Let's do this. Let's attack to get it off of Anzu. Because I don't want to burn it while it's holding Anzu. The monster is on... Oh, dagnabbit. Oh dear, that's not good. Monster lifted up Anzu and stuffed her in her coffin. Hey, let me out! Alright. Yep, burn it. The monster is wary of the fire. I can't approach like this. Ain't gonna get results forcing it. Use your pieces right, Sarah. Please don't call them pieces. Hold on, what are you... I'm too late. Let me out! What are you thinking locking me in here? Stop! It's gonna break the coffin. So cramped I can't open it. I'm gonna be crushed. No! Ah. The coffin has been destroyed with terrifying might. Hey, Anzu, are you for real? This is bad. Will it come out for us next? The monster stood up and walked into the darkness. It won't attack anymore, Wolf. It went off the same direction as Midori. It was saying it was satisfied having destroyed one of us. Huh, really? What happened to her? Can't you tell just looking at the coffin? She's been scrapped. She's dead. Oh, poor Anzu. She really seemed to be suffering. Ugh. Just what was that monster? An obstructor. A doll meant to impede our objective, and who will come after our lives, apparently. That ain't funny. After all this, suddenly we gotta use violence? That's why we're cooperating, right? Only advantage is numbers. Putting our heads together and sometimes having someone risk themselves, that's all we can do. Let's work together, Sarah. Can I really trust you? I mean, we don't want to die either. Seeing that happen to Anzu right in front of me, I'm still distraught, honestly. We know the fear of death better than anyone. Perhaps it's fine to trust them. Huh? I learned how elaborate these AIs are from the incident with the fake Rekko. These fellows are alive. They're not just dolls. Whether that's a good thing or not aside. Well, I guess it's fine. The more people, the more fight we can bring. That's right. Just gotta think simple. No use suspecting them for now, I guess. So, let's keep it up, Sarah. Right, same to you. Alright then, first up, let's go after Midori. Oh, wow. Alright, let's save. And I want to see something. I want to know what happens. Because I want to know if that's even winnable. Because if it's not winnable, I want to know right away. Okay. Haven't done anything yet. So let's try not wasting any time. Go look for a weapon. We're in luck. I found a long shovel in the darkness. Obtained long shovel. Sure seems like they put it there on purpose. So what? Let's be grateful and use it. The monster is sizing up its surroundings. Narrowing down your targets. Grab its body and give it a hurl. Go with this. Huck. Oh! Nuts. Yeah, it seems to be the red parts. Can't touch the shoulders or arms barehanded. In other words, the armor isn't electrified. Yep, got it. Wish I'd noticed before I did that. Nuts. Okay. I see. Alright. Hold on. Let me duck out of this real quick. Go look for a weapon. You get yourself covered. Sizing up its surroundings. Let's go look at him. so we don't waste our Qtaro. Electrified. Good. Okay, Qtaro. Now that he's found him, you throw and see what happens. Alright, destroy that armor. What's protecting its body? Not bad, all pro wrestler old timer. I'm a baseball playing young timer. Good. The monster is laughing fearlessly. The monster attacked Hayasaka. This is no joke. Hayasaka ducked behind the others to escape danger. Let's see. Let's see, yeah. Actually, let's not do that yet. You break off its skull. Hiya! Bunk. There, that'll do right. Destroying a helmet with a shovel. Now it's lost its electric. Might be our chance. Monster is now staring at Anzu. You. What? You're creepy. Guitar seems dependable. How about we have him go at it again? Let's see. Maybe if we do this, so go with this. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Find the fire. A wall torch. Flaming stick. Not sure about using it as a weapon, but maybe you could burn it. Okay. Monster attacked Anzu. No! Somebody help. Go with this. Sarah grabbed at the monster. It's too strong, it'll just throw me off. Please hang on. The monster broke out of the hold. Burn it. Oh, wait. Dagnabbit. Oh. Kinda did it. You can see under the bandages now. I'm curious about the red thing on its chest. The monster is grappling with Anzu. Stop it. Now, how about this? So we burned that off. Observe the situation. Grappling with Anzu. I'll take an aim at a weak spot and strike it down with the shovel. Go. Whew, I've done it. Destroyed the monster. You saved me. Thank you. We managed to defeat it in a daze, but just what was that thing? An obstructor. A doll meant to impede our objective, and who'd come after our lives, apparently. It was saying it definitely wouldn't be satisfied until it destroyed one of us. Was it really saying that? That ain't funny. After all this, suddenly we gotta use violence? That's why we're cooperating, right? Our only advantage is numbers. Putting our heads together and sometimes having someone risk themselves, that's all we can do. Let's work together, Sarah. Can I really trust you? We don't want to meet a fate like that either. We know the fear of death better than anyone. Perhaps it's fine to trust them. Huh? I learned how elaborate these AIs are from the incident with the fake Recco. These fellas are alive. They're not just dolls. Whether that's a good thing or not aside. You're pretty kind, huh? Well, I guess it's fine. The more people, the more fight we can bring. That's right. You just gotta think simple. No use suspecting them for now, I guess. So, let's keep it up, Sarah. Right, same to you. Alright then, first up, let's go after Midori. Okay. So that's the two things that can happen. I have no clue why Kana was able to burn it the second time, but wasn't able to burn it the first time. I don't understand. But something was up, and so I'll probably review this while I'm going through stuff and figure out what was going on and why. And then hopefully I'll understand a little better. I also am gonna have to make an executive decision between the two save files, the one where our first doll died, and the one where we saved everyone. I like the idea of doing the one where we saved everyone because I think that she's gonna give us more content, and I want to know what she has to say and what's going on because I can only play through this game so many times. I am not gonna be able to see everything. And so I think I'm erring on the side of we saved her, and in the future, we won't go back. I just wanted to see if they are winnable fights, or if they are unwinnable things where we just have to acknowledge the end is coming one by one. And if that was the case, then I would know. But that's my thoughts for right now. So, we'll see you all later. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a lovely time. Please leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz because I love hearing from you. I'd so desperately love it. But seriously, you know, if you have something you wanted to say, something to bring up, let me know. Because I'm really interested to know. And I'm not sure how many times I'll be able to play through stuff because I've been looking at different split points people have told me about, and boy, it seems like you can play this game a lot of times, and I just can't. But I'm really interested in it. I know this is a little short, but that's because I do need to decide whether I should go with living or dead doll, and so we'll see. But give me your thoughts, and we'll see what happens. I'll see you all in the not-too-distant future. I know you're gonna miss me, but try not to miss me too much, okay? Bye!